Hi traders, you are all welcome to another weekly Forex forecast on FX Trading School, which is for 15th to 19th of February year 2021. In this week, I'm going to share with you some list of currency pairs I have on my watch list next coming week should in case of trade breakout opportunity. And then if today is your first time viewing my YouTube channel, do not forget to click on the subscribe button as well. Hit on the notification bell so whenever I release additional content of this kind, you're going to be the first to be notified. Also, remember, trading is a high risk and a high reward investment. Therefore, it's advisable you know what you are doing and then risk smartly. Here are the list of currency pairs I am watching out for next coming week. I have the British pound sterling paired against the USD. I have the euro paired against the USD. I have the USD paired against the Japanese yen. I have the Australian dollar paired against the USD. And then we're going to wrap up things with the New Zealand paired against the USD. As well, I'm going to give you a bonus offer on what I'm doing in the cryptocurrency market. So let's dive into the weekly Forex forecast right now. The first currency pairs on our watch list is the British pound sterling paired against the USD. The forecast which I gave last week is still active on this currency pairs, which I stated for as long price trade above this key level resistance of the price level of the 1.37938, I'm not going to be willing to buy these currency pairs right there because there is high tendency for price to result into what? Into a bullish trap at this high swings right there. This market right there, it's on the high side, so I don't want to buy high. So next week, as a price action trader, I think the best thing to do on this currency pair is to look out if price can offer a pullback, maybe to the swing low, which we got at the price level of the 3.6000. Look out for the bullish price action bar. Alternatively, next week, if the bears will step in aggressively, they can still pull price to close below the dynamic support of this narrow rising wedge, which we got inside bigger in narrow wedge right there. That is, if bears to step in, whereby they clear off this dynamic support trend line, then there is high tendency for the bears to retest the key level support, which act at the price level of the 1.34536. So next week, as long price stays trade above this key level resistance of the 1.37938, I'm still gonna be willing to have my hands crossed on this currency pairs, and not until price can offer a pullback, maybe to the swing low right here, or maybe to the swing support structure right here. The next currency pairs on our watch list is the euro paired against the USD. The bullish rally on the euro paired against the USD is on the resumption right now. Can see the bullish are gradually resuming the bullish rally, but the head and shoulder we got right there is still active, not until if price can have a strong close above this right shoulder of this pattern right there. So for as long price trade above this dynamic support trend line, then the bulls are still willing to pull price more upwards to retest this right shoulder of this pattern. So next week, as a price action trader, if you are currently buying these currency pairs, you have to be very, very careful of the right shoulder we got on this pattern. There is high tendency for the bulls to find resistance structure right here, and that would act at a price level of the 1.21834. So if you are trading these currency pairs, be very careful of this structure right here. Alternatively, you trade your profit. So next week, if the bears should step in at the right shoulder right here of this pattern formation right here, if the bears should step in, they still have to clear off this dynamic support and then clear off once again this minor key level structure we got at the price level of the 1.20594, which was a neckline for this pattern right here. If the bears can clear off this level structure right here, then there's high tendency for the bears to retest the key level support, which acts at the price level of the 1.9653. And then if that should occur, then it's a signal the bullish rally right there is gradually turning into a bearish rally. Alternatively, next week, if the bears should clear off this right shoulder of this pattern right here, then don't be surprised the bulls are willing to retest the key level resistance, which acts at the price level of the 1.23563. This was the resistance structure which rejected price. That was in January of this year, 2021. So next week, focus your attention to the right shoulder of this formation of a head and shoulder pattern right there. Likewise, the key level support structure right here. The next currency pairs on our watch list is the USD paired against the Japanese yen. we can see the strong bearish rally we got on this currency pairs, and then our price broke this bearish narrow wedge. You can see that. And then I gave analysis on this currency pairs in my last weekly Forex forecast. I stated there is high tendency for the breakout of this pattern right there to find rejection structure at a price level of the 104.557, and we can see right now price is currently finding support structure. So let's zoom in on this currency pairs. So I already gave a trading idea on this currency pairs in the VIP section community of FX Class, and I'm currently buying this currency pairs right there, even though I have already moved my stop loss to break even because of next week if there is tendency of opening of gap on this currency pairs. So as long price trade above this key level support of the 104.557, there is high tendency for the boost to retest the last swing high right here and then retest the key level resistance, which act at a price level of the 106.575. Alternatively, next week, if the bear should step in whereby they pull price downward to retest this key level support once again, then it's an indication of the weakness in bullish momentums, and then the bears are willing to pull price more downward. And then if that should occur, it simply signifies the bullish setup right here has been invalidated, and then don't be surprised if this currency pairs drastically depreciate in value more bearish downward. And then if that should occur, the next swing low the bears are going to be willing to target is the swing low we got right here, and this would be the right shoulder of the inverse head and shoulder we got right here, and that would be the price level of the 103.323. So next week on this currency pairs, if you are not yet into this buy position right here, focus your attention on the 4-hour chart frame. If you can figure out a pullback with a strong bullish price action bar in order to continue this wave right here. The next currency pairs on our watch list is the Australian dollar paired against the USD. This is one of my favorite currency pairs next coming week, and then I already executed the position on this currency pairs. That was the last week. We can see the rally right there is not a strong bullish aggressive rally, and we can see the pattern which led into a bullish upward rally right there. Likewise right here we got a bullish flash. So I already bought this currency pairs right here, and the high announced this trading setup on the VIP community of FX Class. So there's high tendency for this rally right here to extend into a more bullish aggressive rally. So if you want to swing trade this currency pairs, I think the best zone to implement your stop loss should be at the last swing right here. So this is a kind of position which I'm going to be holding for a long period of time for a swing trading strategy. So next week, as a price action trader, if you are not yet in this currency pairs, you can still buy this currency pairs right here next week if price can have a close of bar above this last swing bar of Thursday bar right here. I am buying this currency pairs for the fact we got a resistance structure right here, likewise right here, right here, right here, and we can see price broke out and the price retested based on the lower time frame. So I took this position based on the 4-hour chart frame. Therefore, technically, I believe there is a more bullish sentiment on this currency pairs. Alternatively, next week, if the bear should step in, whereby they pull price more downward and then close below this dynamic support trend line right there, and then if this dynamic support trend line right there fail to act as a dynamic support like it did acted as a resistance structure right there, if this dynamic trend line fail to act as support for price right there, whereby the bears pull price downward, the bears here have to clear off the level support which acts at the price level of the 0.76373, and if that should occur, then it signifies the pattern right here has been invalidated. So next week, as a price action trader, focus your attention to this currency pairs. If you can figure out a bullish close of bar above this last swing low high structure right there, then it does suggest more bullish sentiment. Another currency pairs on my watch list next week is the New Zealand paired against the USD. Here comes a nice setup as well. If you should view back to past historical price action on this chart, you're going to figure out a nice bullish pattern setup. So here comes another bullish implication pattern. We can see a symmetrical triangle. We can see how price actually broke this dynamic trend line which we got right here. Price broke, and then Friday bar did carve a retest bar which was a bullish pin bar. So these are one of the currency pairs I have on my watch list next coming week. So if the boost can clear off the last swing got right here, then it does suggest more bullish interest on this currency pairs. But the boost have to clear off the key level resistance which after the price level of the 0.73138, which was a resistance for this rally of this currency pairs that was in January of this year. So next week I am having this currency pairs on my watch list. So alternatively, if the bear should step in next week, whereby they still pull price downward and then ensure a strong bearish close below this symmetrical triangle formation right there, it suggests bearish interest to pull price downward to retest the previous key level support, which acts at a price level of the 0.70182. So this is a nice bullish sentiment setup. So I am having this currency pairs on my watch list next coming week. So if the bull should step in next week, then the next key level resistance structure would be at the price level of the 0.73972. This key level structure was being constructed based from the weekly chart frame. Okay, traders, here's the crypto market. So for cryptocurrency market, you have been waiting for the crypto analysis. Here it is right now. So I have a lot of cryptocurrency market I have on my watch list, and then I shared with you guys last week how I bought the Litecoin and there's some other crypto coin, and you can see right now it's on this aggressive bullish rally. I always share my crypto or trading ideas set up on TradingView community. So I do share most of my trading setup right there. So I am currently accumulating Tron, I'm accumulating Litecoin, I'm accumulating Bitcoin, and then I'm accumulating Ripple as well. There are other crypto coins I'm accumulating seriously. So here's a chart of the Bitcoin. You can see the bullish aggressive rally continues. Last week I gave analysis about this structure we got right there. I said there's high tendency to lead into a bullish breakout. We can see that it worked out and it is in a bullish rally right now. And then right now what we got on the Bitcoin right now is still supporting a more bullish sentiment. And then again, let's check on the Ethereum. The pattern I figured out on Ethereum last week, I said I don't want to buy Ethereum, but right now we can see after price made a bullish breakout, we got a slingshot right there. However, the dynamic trend line right there acted as a dynamic support. So this is why I don't want to take a bullish breakout of a rising channel, which I did. That was the analysis I gave on the British pound sterling paired against the USD. So right now, price fund support right there, and the bullish aggressive rally continue. So that is what we got on Ethereum, but I am not actively accumulating Ethereum right now. So I as well get I have the Litecoin. I am accumulating the Litecoin seriously as well. You can see that I told you guys I accumulated at this level structure right there. So right now, if I should analyze my return on investment right here from this level structure right here, you can see I'm currently trading the price level of almost 40% return on my investment. So as well on Ripple, I shared my Ripple trading idea on TradingView community. So you can see right here we got after pattern broke out based on the 4-hour chart frame. This is where I found this trade set up. I accumulated Ripple after the retest structure right here. I accumulated Ripple, and you can see right now it's currently on a bullish aggressive rally. And then as well I got other crypto coin as well. That is the Tron. I accumulated Tron massively. That was when I figured out a nice technical setup on this currency on the Tron. You can see that we got from this pattern structure right here, we can see we got a symmetrical triangular formation which was being broken right there. So from this structure right here, I invested a lot of my portfolio on Tron, and then which I'm very happy. I had a nice return right there. So if I should measure from this structure of my entry structure right here to the level, you can see that was 60% in return. So I am currently active in the crypto market, and then I always share my trading ideas set up in the TradingView as well in the VIP members community of mine. I do share my trading ideas as well. I have other stocks as well which I am trading, but this goes to the VIP members community of mine. I always share my stocks trading ideas with them as well. So this is how I am approaching the market. And then I have other currency pairs, crypto stocks, metals, energy as well, the US oil as well. I invested a lot in the US oil. This is right here. I bought after the breakout of this consolidation facing an upward rally. You can see right now, and I'm very happy in my investment decision on the US oil. So this is how I'm approaching the market. So thank you guys, and then make sure you like this video, share this video with your loved ones, and then do have a wonderful weekend ahead. Peace.